Hi and welcome. Today we're going to chat about AI in digital marketing. We are well into the realm of AI, as I'm sure you are aware, and with it comes a plethora of tools to do anything and almost everything. One of the biggest challenges that I find working in marketing is finding the time to create engaging content. But with these new AI tools, this process has become so much easier and quicker. You can pretty much generate engaging content about 10 times faster than you would have. However, it can be a bit daunting and time-consuming understanding which one of these AI tools is right for you, for your workflow, and for your creative process. So, in this video, we'll look at a few AI tools that I've been using that I find extremely helpful, and they might be helpful for you. There are a bunch in this video, so we'll get straight into it. The first few tools will be all focused solely around AI-assisted copywriting. There are a lot of tools that have come out over the past few months, and the difference between one or the other tends to be just one or two features. The big difference for me is really the user interface within them all. So you can decide which one suits best. We'll start with my favorite, Copy.ai. Once you log into Copy.ai and get a free trial, they give you a 7-day free trial, you'll be introduced with this. I find the best thing about it really is the templates they have on the left. So product descriptions, digital ad copy is a really good one. For example, with a Facebook headline, put your product name and let's go for witty, create content, and it starts producing headlines. Now, I just really like the user interface of this, and usually the prompts that they must have behind these are really quite good. I won't go through all the prompts because there is a bunch of them, as you can see, and that's really what you need to test out if you like them or not. Move on to the next one, which is Longshot.ai. Longshot, again, very similar to the previously mentioned one. However, the main thing is that the main difference thing that I find is that they have a fact checker. So whatever you're writing, you can highlight it and see if that fact that you've actually written is actually correct, which is good because a lot of these tools don't exactly connect to Google at the time, which means the fact that you're writing out about might have changed. I personally am not the biggest fan of this user interface, but that's very subjective and just my personal opinion. However, the content that it creates is fantastic nonetheless. Next one, Jasper.ai. This one I think I found to be probably the most marketed out there, at least that's what I see on my feed on Facebook and Instagram. Their user interface is really nice, probably my second favorite. As you can see here, once you log in and create a test account, a trial account, you can go into template and you can try all of these Facebook headlines generator. I find their Google ad descriptions or product headline generators is really quite good. Again, very much similar to Copy.ai, it's just a bit of a different user interface. The next one is Writesonic. Now, Writesonic's main difference that they say that makes them different is that it's integrated with Google search for the latest information, which is great. I've tried it a couple of times and it hasn't worked very well for me, but they've just got out with this product. I'm sure that by now it works quite well. Again, it's a very similar outlay, as you can see here, paragraph writer, text extender. These guys do Amazon product headlines as opposed to, I don't think Jasper does that. They might do, but these are very similar. So I'll stop there and I'll let you decide what works for you. The final of the AI assistant writing tools that I have for you is Jenni.ai. Jenni.ai is a little bit different because it completes what you're working on or what you're writing as opposed to give you the content already, which might make more for content generated that sounds like you. For example, I've written here already the impacts of AI in schools. If I write AI, it gives you a suggestion or what else you should write. If you don't like that suggestion, on a Mac, you press Command J and it gives you another suggestion that you might like. So just a different way to work, maybe it's for you. The next tool is Pebblely. Now, it allows you to instantly create incredible product photos. If you take a photo of the product that you're selling, like you see here, just tell Pebblely what you want. So put the product description in, put the description of what you want in the background of it. You can create so many photos for that same product. If you're running an e-commerce store, this might be a great way to create quick product photos for your shop. For me, I would use it as an A/B testing tool to see which background or which product photo works best for the ad, which is great. Next, we have ranked.ai. They say that it's SEO made simple and affordable. I'm not sure what part of their services is particularly artificial intelligence, because they state that they have in-house content creators, and when they generate backlinks, they do it all in-house. They have really gone deep into this SEO AI made affordable. I've tried it, the service is great, their customer support is really good, and they always answer really quick. So if you want to have a cheaper option to enhance your SEO, this might be the go. Next, we have Upword. Upword allows you to read a huge amount of content about 10 times faster. It just kind of condenses the content that you need to read into the most important points that you should know. Now, of course, you can do this with ChatGPT. However, with ChatGPT, there is a limit how much content you can give it to tell it to summarize. This doesn't seem to have a limit. So if you need to read massive articles or university papers, whatever the case, this might be the word for you. You can also add comments and capture information, highlight bits that are really important. It's kind of a mixture of a note taker and a content condenser. H-Supertools is really cool for those of you who are SEO experts or work in the SEO field. It's a bit of a mixture of Ahrefs, SEMrush, and all those SEO focused tools, but it's free. You just give it your email and they give you a free account. It's not probably as extensive as Ahrefs and SEMrush, but considering it's free, it's pretty good. You have SEO tools like keyword research, backlink checker, cost per click keywords, SEO analyzer. You also have YouTube keyword tools, AI writer. The writer is not massive, so you're not allowed to write so much, or it won't give you that much to write. But if you need a list of free SEO tools, this is great. Next, we have SEO.ai. It's a bit different from ranked.ai. So obviously they very much focus on SEO, make SEO enhance at lightning speed. I have tried it a little bit and I can see which way they're going. So as you can see here, they allow you to write content, and as long as you put the selected keywords that you're trying to rank for in whatever you're writing, it kind of gives you suggestions on where to put that keyword and which long tail keywords you should put in that article as well. There's a bunch of other features in there. I haven't gone through all of them, but if you're very much an SEO focused writer, this might be the app for you. You can also do a lot of keyword research within there. So it's all in the one-stop shop for SEO focused writing, which is good. Next is a quick and easy one. It's called BlogNLP. It's nothing that GPT can't do. It's just that their prompts that they have makes life a little bit easier. So if I want to generate blog ideas about, for example, dog training, submit, it'll generate them for me. Now, I can just go to ChatGPT and go generate blog ideas for this, but obviously their prompts are quite good and it just makes things a little bit easier. Nothing amazing considering ChatGPT is also free, but just a tool for you. The next one is an interesting one. I still haven't had a chance to play with it myself because it's still in beta and they haven't released it. However, it's a tool that makes sure that your team writes in an inclusive manner. So it connects to Slack and Teams, Microsoft Teams, and whenever you're writing something like, for example, and this is a horrible example, hey boys, let's go out for beers after work, it kind of pops up and says, maybe don't use boys, use hey crew or hey team, so it's more inclusive. Very much focused for HR, but a really interesting tool. Next is Flair, and it's for all you designers out there. It's a little bit of what DALL-E does, but with a product of your choice to create an incredible photo shoot. I haven't been able to use it because it's still in beta, and because what I do is not necessarily AI focused, I don't think I'm the first person they want trying this, but it does look really cool, and when it does come out, I'll give it a go and I'll tell you how good it is, or bad it is. Next is beautiful.ai. This is a presentation maker or a deck designer that can just help you really simplify your presentations that you are doing. There's another tool that we'll cover that's very similar, but the templates that this has is really good. Really easy interface, just drop and drag a little bit of the lines of Canva or Google Slides, but AI generated because you can give it a few prompts of what you want to create. Pretty good. BeeFree.io is a tool for you to create beautiful emails and landing page. I think it's along the lines of Unbounce, if you've ever used that, or any kind of email builder. I'm not sure where the AI fits in here. I have tried it though, and it's a really, really simple tool. The templates that they have are really nice. So if you need an alternative from Canva or from Unbounce, this might be a good place. Next is NLP Cloud. This is, I guess, an alternative to OpenAI or ChatGPT. They do very much the same thing, so if you're not quite liking the responses of ChatGPT, you can kind of use this. Now, it's not that they have a chatbot that you can play like ChatGPT. However, OpenAI allows you to use their technology via an API, and this is just another version of that. I think it's a bit easier to make the connections, so the API connections to that. However, I found to connect the API to OpenAI pretty simple because I can just ask ChatGPT how to do it. Next is DID. This thing kind of gave me the creeps when I first tried it. Basically, it creates customized videos featuring talking avatars. The incredible thing is that you can actually upload a photo of yourself, you then give it a script, and it reads this thing out from the photo that you gave it as it's a moving picture. For example, this is not the best example.
My name is Edgar Ludwig Bronson.
And that's from one photo.
Let me tell you the story of my life. I was born on July 5th.
Now you can train it from your own voice, and the script that you can give it can be quite big. You can also integrate it with something like Google Sheets and a bunch of other software like Zapier, so it makes the implementations of this quite wide. For example, if you want to send a personalized automated email to someone that just signed up to your newsletter, you can connect to the Google Sheets, which has the information or the name of the user, and send them an automated email with their first name, as in you're speaking their first name, saying, hey, welcome, Nico, and it's a video. It's quite weird. Have a look at it. You can also create different avatars with it. Pretty cool stuff. The next tool is Excel Formula Bot. This is really, really cool. I am atrocious at Excel. But this really helps you, this allows you to write and describe the formula that you're after, and it'll spit out the formula that you need to put into Google Sheets or Excel for you. Likewise, you can do the inverse. You can give it the formula and tell it, hey, how do I get this out? So what prompt do I need to tell you for you to give me this formula? Really easy. I believe it has a Chrome extension, which is fantastic. Yeah, really, it would have saved me hours and hours if I knew about this in university. Next is Runway ML. This is pretty extensive. This is along the lines of DALL-E with pretty amazing video editing software using AI. Incredible stabilizations, incredible background remover within the videos. I haven't had a chance to play with it too much, but I think that something like Adobe Premiere Pro will be shaking because this tool is so good and it uses AI so well to remove things, to stabilize things, to motion track things. If you are a video editor, I would highly recommend you test this out, because I think either Adobe is going to buy this or this is going to be their next biggest competition. Next and finally, we have Tome. And this is a extremely useful time-saving application if you need to generate quick slideshows about anything. You give it a prompt, much like ChatGPT, and it creates a bunch of pages about that topic. So let's say you want to create a slide about NFT. You can sign in, create a new presentation, and the presentation is about the impact of NFTs on art. And it starts generating page 1, page 2, and so it not only gives you the slides with the wording, but it also generates photos to go with it. So if you're in a bit of a hurry to create a presentation, this is pretty incredible. Just a huge time saver, and it's probably going to get a lot of people out of a lot of trouble just because you can create pretty decent slides very quickly. And as you can see, after giving it a prompt about the impact of NFTs in art, It's given me a nice introduction page about what we're going to talk about, the impact of NFTs in art. It's created some pictures to go along with my presentation, and it's given me 7-8 pages of a pretty good presentation. You probably have to go through to make sure it's okay and it's in your style, but it gives you a pretty good head start into a slide. And that's it. I hope you may have found some tools that are useful for you. If there is an AI tool that you use that I didn't mention, please let me know in the comments below. Also, I have a bigger list of tools that I've started using. Some of them are not AI related, that's why I didn't put them in this video, but you can check them out in a blog that I've done. The link to that is below. Thumbs up if you like this video, thumbs down if you didn't. Let me know how I could improve, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much for